At the age of 14, Dan Lok made the long and difficult transition from his hometown in Hong Kong to Canada with his mother and father. However, what was supposed to be a hopeful transition became a painful journey of disappointment, struggle and loss as Lok's world was turned upside down shortly after starting his new life. But despite the odds being stacked against him, Lok transformed his adversity into a reason to succeed and went on to become a multimillionaire, and do it before the age of 30. This is the story of millionaire serial entrepreneur and mentor Dan Lok, the invisible boy. I was becoming very good at becoming the invisible boy. From his first day of school in Canada, 14-year-old Dan Lok knew the transition was going to be tough. As one of only 3 Chinese in the entire school, in addition to being a new student to the area, Lok was the target of bullying throughout his high school years. Soon, he became adept at making himself unnoticed just to get through each difficult day. Right after school, I would just grab my backpack, go to my locker and not look at anyone, not make any eye contact and just go home, said Lok of his early high school days. But little did young Lok know at the time, this was only the beginning of a very difficult road. A turning point. I don't care what effort it takes, I never want to see that again. Shortly after moving to Canada, at the age of 16, Lok's mother and father got divorced. The bullying and challenges of feeling like he didn't fit in were enough to make high school difficult, but this took things to another level. However, the challenges of Lok's young adulthood weren't over yet. One day, Lok arrived home to hear his mother speaking with someone in her bedroom. After the phone call, she walked out crying and spoke to Dan. "Mom, is everything okay?" said Dan. "Well, you know, I was talking on the phone with your dad and he just told me he went bankrupt," said Dan's mom. Dan's father could no longer assist he and his mother financially. "My mom was always a very positive. She's like an angel to me. But, that's the first time in my entire life that I looked at my mom now, in a country where she doesn't speak the language. Her face. The hopelessness. I said, I don't care. Whatever it takes, I never want to see that again." That moment was a turning point for Lok, who resolved to make something of himself and support both he and his mother from then on. Not long after that, watching Bruce Lee and his martial arts classic Way of the Dragon, which depicts a Chinese martial artist, Lee, face off against an American karate master, Chuck Norris inspired Lok to pursue martial arts himself. Signing up to karate helped Lok develop the confidence he was lacking, the confidence to commit to himself to make it happen, whatever it took. He'd take care of his mom and do it without the help of his dad. And he did just that. After experimenting with several odd jobs, from paper delivery man to mowing lawns, Lok eventually started his own one-man advertising agency. With his first taste of success, eventually making $10,000 a month through that same business, he was off to the races. But that's not the end of Dan Lok's story. Life has a way of putting things into perspective when you least expect it. An unexpected loss. Be grateful with what you have while you strive for more.